What's up, people? Afro Blade Master here for what I'm probably going to call like like I can't think of a good title. I'm trying to find a way to merge Afro Blade Master with philosophical because this is basically going to be somewhat of a rant slash philosophical discussion series. And this first episode is essentially just going to be me doing a few small excerpts because on my personal Facebook, every once in a while I'll post a miniature rant or just something more philosophical in an attempt to get people to just to get people to think about stuff. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose three or four, maybe five or six or whatever, like some small number of them because they're fairly short. I think that the longest they are, of the ones I'm gonna pick, the longest ones are 3 minutes. So so yeah, basically I'm just going to do that, read them out while this video plays out in the background. By the way, the game for today's video is Disgaea 5. What's the subtitle? Oh yeah, Disgaea 5 Alliance of Vengeance. It's amazing. I'm using PS4 share to capture this. So it just gave me 15 minutes of whatever, 15 minutes of what I was doing, which in this case I was I was training up my Magic Knight while going through the item world. Anyway, let's get started. You know, in my 25 years on this earth, I've seen people who both love and hate their birthdays. Now, some of these people have reasons to hate them, such as bad memories of things that happened to them or their family on that day. Those are not the people I'm going to be talking about. Who I'm talking about are the people who, out of nowhere, decide to be like, "Oh, why do we celebrate birthdays? They just remind us we're a year closer to death." My response to this is always, who the fuck fed you that pile of shit? Birthdays are not a reminder that we're a year closer to death. It's a celebration that we didn't die for another 365.4 days. Now shut the fuck up and eat your cake. Look, I understand that some people just see everything as a negative, but that's not okay. If you constantly have a negative mindset, you'll subconsciously set things up so that they'll turn out negative. It, which is something fun, watch something funny, listen to a joke, look at some pictures of cute kittens or bunnies. The internet is full of them. If that doesn't work, maybe you need some antidepressants or maybe weed. I hear those things really do help with depression. One of the many things that annoy me about how we do things in America, it may be like this in other countries, I don't know, I've never been outside of mine, but up until graduating high school, people are kids. The most that a lot of them have as far as responsibilities go are chores, schoolwork, and maybe a part-time job. But then, the moment they graduate, all of a sudden they're full-fledged adults and are just expected to know everything, even though no one teaches them. The parents do try, for the most part. But with everything else, else happening in a teen's life, from friends, hobbies, and the aforementioned school and job, which is a whole nother thing in itself, the parents normally don't have enough time to do that. And the school just doesn't. They're more focused on drilling facts into the kids' heads. I remember back in high school, I remember people being bragging about how they got fucked up at that party, or hey dude, I just scored this huge bag of weed, or oh man, let's go get hammered, and or how they, hey, I hooked up with that chick, and I'm just sitting there I got my Vaporeon to level 40. I've always found it kind of funny that, like, haters, like, more specifically in my case, more anti-bronies, will actually seek out videos and, like, posts about what they hate just to hate on it. It's so stupid and pointless. It's legit. I find it legitimately funny. I have a really fucked up sense of humor. Thanks for watching this video. As I said earlier, this is literally just a bunch of posts I've made on Facebook over the past, like, year or two. I actually skipped over a good chunk of them because I don't want to get crucified. But, yeah, if you guys want to see more, suggest some topics. Hopefully ones that won't get me crucified. Like, I want to, like, avoid things like sexuality and religion, because even though I do have opinions on them, and I do and I would like to talk about stuff like that, I kind of don't want to get death threats. I can already feel them coming. Like, I can physically feel them coming. It's a really weird sensation. Anyway, if you guys like this, just let me know in the comments. Like the video, comment on the video, tell me what you want to see me talk about. Like if you want me to rant on something, or if you want my opinion on something, or if you just want me to talk about something. It could be anything. It could be like a game, or it could be like an event, or whatever. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can get around to doing more of these, because these are pretty neat. Alright, I'll see you guys later. This is Afro Blade Master, logging off.